You know.
So we're looking at Thunder. This is the collapsible handlebar system. Very easy to put on and off. These are not tightened perfectly. Make sure you tighten these as hard as you can so it doesn't clamp back out. Throttle, Mini Motors, 3rd generation. It's made by Mini Motors. They're not taking it from somewhere else. Hydraulic brakes, very good quality. This is the switch. Allows you to change between single and dual. Dual, inside, single, outside. So with the single, and looking at the throttle, we're on 3rd level of speed. You can set it on 1. And looking at the acceleration, it's pretty smooth, and it goes up pretty high with a maximum speed of 40 kilometers an hour. Switching it to level 2 will allow for a faster acceleration and a higher top speed. And it goes up to 68 kilometers an hour. Enabling number 3 on the throttle makes it go as fast as you need. And remember, this is only the rear motor. We press the button for dual, you'll see that the power increases and both motors are accelerating. Again, not recommended to go so fast. Only if you need to accelerate for short, stretches. If you need to get out of danger or overcome an obstacle or get out of a dangerous situation, which I think, in my opinion, at high speed and high acceleration level, right now is a safety feature, rather than a feature that will enable to create more accidents. Of course, in the wrong hands, even a car can go to up to 250 kilometers an hour, but nobody goes that fast. They go up to 30 or 50 or 60 on the highway. Okay, we're switching our view to the Ultra, which has an old style, but it's still new. It's a 2nd generation throttle. The first one was a blue collar. You didn't have this percentage, battery gauge. This one is also able to select between 3 modes of speed, and you can do it by selecting power and then mode and then power again to stop it. And then we're in the single mode, we're in the dual mode, we're in the single mode. Okay, so as we accelerate, it's only the rear wheel who's going to accelerate. It's really interesting as you're accelerating to accelerate smoothly. If you're accelerating in one bite all the way down, it's going to jerk you and you may lose balance on it. Enabling mode 2 on it makes it go really fast. And what's different from the Ultra as opposed to other scooters I've seen, the power is much readily available for the motors. Maybe it's some improvements they've done over the past 2 or 3 years since Ultra came out, but it's as I said, in the opinion of some people, even vendors and people that really know them in depth, and they've taken out everything and they've looked at every component, they prefer these to the Thunder. Okay, so if we're in 3rd mode and dual, if you look at the wheels, I don't think there's any stopping with that speed. Good. That we covered. We can cover some of the basics on the throttle. 59 means battery level. It goes up to 60, I think. Okay, the time that we've been on, 2 minutes. Trip, 2.2 miles. That's how much it recorded since we've been testing it, without actually riding it. You can check various settings here and mileage, and even how much you've been going since you turned it on. So if you go out in the morning and you turn it on, it can tell you how many miles you've done, so you can estimate how much range and battery you have left. Don't ever look at the percentage on the throttle. It's not accurate. Look at the voltage. So there are some voltage thresholds that I will tell you about. They'll be published on the product page on scutera.uk. You can look at the certain thresholds that you don't want to go under. If you go under 5% on a battery of these scooters, the battery may become unusable or sustain some damage and lose capacity. It can lose about 70% capacity if you're draining it too much, that the scooter won't even turn on. So never go down too much on the battery, and never keep it on charging after it's full, after the battery is full. That's the healthy indications that Mini Motors themselves have given. Power, speed,